and I'd like to welcome you all to our Thursday 1:30 p.m. session, where today we'll be having some fun and playing some games. So I really look forward to this session, and I hope to have a lot of you and many of you participate in these games. Maybe you'll learn about a new game that you may have not taken advantage of before, or one that you really like, and now you can play on your iPad. So again, I hope you enjoy the session today, and thanks so much for coming on. So I'm going to read our disclaimer before we get started. The WildTech DC Senior iPad program, its owners and presenters offer technical assistance, virtual health, well-being information designed for educational purposes only. You should not rely on the information, any applications or topics made by WildTech, including but not limited to mobile device applications and any social media pages maintained by WildTech, its owners or presenters as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, treatment, or legal advice. Thank you so much for letting me read the disclaimer. If you cannot see me, hear me, see the screen, please let me know in the chat. I'd appreciate that. Let's make sure to keep our TVs and cell phones silenced to give others and ourselves the most immersive experience. And as always, try to take notes or screenshots if you'd like to save the information and review it for later. As always, we're going to learn how to raise our hands virtually first. So to keep our meetings organized and avoid speaking over each other, I just ask to choose the raise hand feature. You can find it in the toolbar. So whether your toolbar is at the top where you can hit more and then raise hand, or if your toolbar is at the bottom of the screen, you can tap on reactions and then tap on raise hand. So I like everyone in Zoom to please raise their hand. If you're here, if you're excited, if you're ready to play some games, have some fun, learn about some new games, why they're important, if you're enjoying your week so far, enjoying the weather, all that good stuff, please raise your hand. And if you're here and ready to learn, either during and or at the end of the session, all of our Zoom sessions in general, you're able to use this feature to ask questions, share comments, reactions, anything you like. And that way we give everyone the chance and opportunity to speak and share their thoughts. Okay, so thank you all so much. We reached about 10 hands. I appreciate those. Your efforts are not unnoticed. And then you all can hit lower at the bottom. And once you're called on, don't forget to hit lower at the bottom to lower your hand. And of course, not right now, but don't forget to mute yourself afterwards. So that way just everyone's able to hear and understand each other's questions and thoughts, okay? Thank you so much, great job. And if you want to communicate non-verbally, the chat is a great way to share a greeting, ask a question, send a photo, send your congrats, many other things that you can do. So if you have your toolbar at the top, you hit more once again, and then you can hit chat, and you'll have the meeting chat window come up. If your toolbar is at the bottom, you can simply tap on chat and then access the meeting chat window. So I would like everyone in Zoom to please utilize the chat. So I'm going to go to my Zoom right here, and then I'm going to tap on chat. But again, if your toolbar is at the top, you hit more and then chat. And then you have the meeting chat window come up, okay? So when you have the meeting chat window come up, you hit tap here to chat, and then you're able to type in any message like a hi or a hello. Today is National Food Day, so I'm gonna put some food emojis. Yeah, because today is National Food Day, but you can share anything you'd like, whether it's just a hi or hello, good afternoon, happy Thursday, hope you're having a great week. Yeah, we're 1 week away till Halloween, so the time is just flying by, right? But again, you could put your hope you have a great weekend, as this is our last session for the week together. Happy 24, it's the 24th in 2024. Anything you all would like to share. If you would like to send a photo in the Zoom chat, you can hit the plus sign next to tap here to chat and add any photo that you've saved from your Photos app. So this was the flyer for Tuesday's session. This was our Madagascar flyer last week. And these 3 photos right here are from an AI app that we learned about. So once I select either one or more photos, I can send it just like I would a regular message. And that way you can view those photos and save them if you'd like. If you want to save any of these photos, you can hold the picture with your finger and then you can hit save image to save that image to your Photos app, okay? You can also reply to anyone's message by holding it with your finger, like this one right here, and hitting reply. And then I can reply to this message. So I'm gonna reply to this one with the heart, just because. And it even says one reply. So you can see who's replied to your message in the chat. And you can also hold anyone's message and send a reaction. That appears at the bottom as an emoji. So I can share one of these right here or hit the three dots and choose any of Apple's emojis to share as a reaction. So for this one, I'm gonna choose a candy one just because. So it's definitely a ton of fun and a great way to share your thoughts, any flyers, any information, utilizing the chat is so fun and you could be real creative with what you share. We're able to take a look at the chat throughout the session, so you could put your questions in there if you'd like, or any comments, anything, any resources that you'd like to share with others, or any pictures. I mean, it could be anything that you could share. So I love this cake; looks delicious. I love this gift, Miss Wilda. Love it. The food. Today's food day. I love that picture. I'm gonna save that one. Love the pie, very festive. Thankful Thursday. Have a great day. Good afternoon. Yeah, I love your emojis. I love strawberries. I love cake. I'm swearing off cake until Thanksgiving, so that's real tempting. And I love some blueberries, so love it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So please, again, continue to utilize the chat um, throughout the session to share anything that you like, questions, comments, etc. Okay. So besides the chat today for our agenda, we're going to cover 3 games today. Word Weaver, a word game, Nonogram.com, which is a number game, and we'll be playing some Jeopardy today as well. So really look forward to our apps and our games. So please make sure you stay on and come ready to participate and have fun and learn about these different apps and games. And we'll of course be having our overview and discussion. So any thoughts on on today's session? And I also have some questions for you all to answer if you would like as well to further discuss and review what we have talked about today, okay? So first up, we're going to be talking about games, actually. So I always want to provide some information as well. So in regards to seniors and games, there are many benefits that playing games has for seniors, but this can, of course, go for anybody, but especially seniors. One is social interaction. So games can help connect seniors with friends and family and build new relationships as well, just by if you say that you like this particular game and someone else does the same thing, and that way you guys would maybe be able to play that game together or talk about it, and it's just one thing that can connect us together. So games is definitely a great medium for folks of different backgrounds and different cultures and different viewpoints to be together and have fun together in a common medium, so I really like games for that. Mental health, games can help seniors stay mentally alert, amongst other benefits as well. Hand-eye coordination, just your reflexes, and again, there's so many benefits of playing games that people really don't realize or talk about or even highlight, because there's a lot of things that are required to play different games, and that definitely works your brain. So playing games is not just having fun, it also staying mentally alert as well. Physical health for games, enthusiasm and camaraderie that games can create can help release endorphins. So actually, like, playing games can make you feel happy, like in our bodies due to the enthusiasm. And again, if it's a team game, just that camaraderie and or just the excitement of playing something that you really like. So all of that can help you relax, lower your stress, have fun, be happy, all that great stuff. And last but not least, just mentioning card games and video games. You know, we have things like Rummy, where it's very cognitively stimulating, and Solitaire, which requires some concentration to play. And video games, or you know, games on your phone, on your tablet, your iPads, of course, can help seniors exercise their brains and decrease their Alzheimer's risk factors. So again, just by playing games, you can increase your social interaction, improve your mental and physical health. And when you're exposed to different kinds of games, they have many different kinds of benefits as well. So I really enjoy games and its benefits. Next up, we're going to watch 2 videos, and then I'd love to for you all to share any quick thoughts on what we just went over before our game. So first up, this video is on older brain benefiting from video games, and I hope you enjoy and learn something new.
Here comes the enemy. Good, nice. Got him.
These seniors are giving their brains a workout. They're taking on a complex cognitive challenge, playing Super Mario World.
How does it feel after giving it a few tries?
I'm enjoying it. I might need an Xbox.
You might think that playing video games is kid stuff, but a new study shows that seniors can learn a lot from the Mario Brothers. Researchers at Memorial and the University of Montreal wanted to study how learning new skills affects brain function in older adults.
I think the big question is can lifestyle choices, can day-to-day activities help preserve cognition as we age? Help preserve mental capacities as we get older. And it's one of the big concerns. Everybody's worried about losing your memory as you get older, losing your hearing.
In the study, seniors were given tasks designed to be new and novel. One group of seniors took piano lessons, another group got a Nintendo.
It was a challenging task for this group. The cohort of older adults is a very interesting cohort that we have right now. This is sort of the last cohort of older adults that won't have grown up with video games. These people who are middle-aged now were the first cohort of people where video games were pretty much everywhere, right? So people who were teenagers in the late 70s and early 80s, they started with Pong and Pac-Man, games like that. And so video games are just a normal part of day-to-day life in most people who are middle-aged and younger.
But most seniors have never played. Many have never held a controller.
So you're going to use this hand and this thumb to go left or right. With your character, see as I go left or right. There's Mario, he's moving now.
This group caught on quick.
Nice, great job, great job!
Soon, a task that seemed tricky at first became a bit of fun.
So this is a whole new experience for you.
I watched the kids play it for hours, yeah.
I think it's great for your memory and your mind to learn new things.
How does it feel now after giving this a few tries?
Feels really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to do it again.
After 6 months of playing video games, the seniors in the study showed improvements in memory function and in their ability to process visual information. A control group that did nothing new showed declines in those abilities. But the researchers say it's not about video games. They could have challenged the seniors to learn a new language or learn to cook.
I think the big takeaway message is really that learning new things and being a lifelong learner is sort of the best way to preserve mental health as you get older, preserve cognition as you get older, and doing something that you like is important, right? So if you like music, then do music. If you like video games, do video games. You're going to get some specific benefits, but what's really important in my mind is it's not something specific, it's that you're always challenging yourself and learning something new.
It may sound like common sense, but in the real world, lifelong learning isn't as common as it should be.
I think some people believe that, but others don't, and it's a drawback to their health, physical health and mental health.
What's important isn't playing Nintendo, it's believing that you're never too old to try something new. Zach Gowdy, CBC News, St. John's.
Hope you all enjoyed that video, and definitely lifelong learning. Games can have a very big part in that as well. And our final video is just ways, again, chess and brain games and similar things that, you know, we're doing today and playing games and in other aspects of your life, how they can benefit seniors as well. I hope you enjoy and learn something new.
Did you know brain games such as chess, bridge, and word puzzles may help seniors keep their mind sharp? Hi, I'm Liz, and today we're going to be covering the 4 ways Chess and Brain Games Benefit Seniors, brought to you by Visiting Angels. If you enjoy our content, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. Researchers say fun, challenging, and engaging activities have a significant positive impact on mental function, which can be especially beneficial for older adults as they age. Plus, puzzles and games can provide a range of social and emotional benefits. Here are 4 ways brain games can improve cognitive function and overall well-being for seniors. Number 1, brain games may help seniors advance thinking skills. As part of the normal aging process, the mind may slow down in minor ways. Signs of decline include memory not as sharp, planning skills suffer, vocabulary diminishing, processing speed reduced, reaction time slower. Games can prevent normal age-related mental decline in a similar way to how exercise prevents loss of muscle. Many elderly individuals, particularly those who are retired, no longer use their minds in the same way they did when they were younger. Brain games can combat this cognitive decline, re-engage the mind, and improve thinking skills. Experts also recommend regularly changing the games played. Familiar activities may not have the same protective effect as learning to master a new one. Number 2, brain games may have a positive social and emotional impact. For seniors who have trouble with stress and anxiety, games can be a great coping mechanism. Refocusing the mind by strategizing how to checkmate an opponent or finish a word puzzle can reduce stress and relieve daily anxieties. Many seniors also find games relaxing and enjoyable. Often these activities can be incorporated into a calming, predictable routine, such as working on a jigsaw puzzle after dinner or solving the crossword puzzle in the Sunday edition of the local newspaper. Games can also help seniors socialize. Older adults can become isolated from their communities and they can suffer from loneliness and depression. Seniors can resist this by joining a chess club, having a card night with friends, or working on a jigsaw puzzle with a group. This will help them stay connected to their communities and improve their mood along with thinking skills. Number 3, brain games can help seniors connect with loved ones. Games may provide an opportunity to connect with family members, such as grandchildren who enjoy riddles, or adult children who enjoy crossword puzzles or chess. Many of these activities can now be played online, enabling family and friends who live far away to participate in the fun times together. Online games can also keep seniors connected to loved ones during times when social distancing may be required, such as during the COVID-19 pandemic. Number 4, learning a new skill may provide health and wellness benefits. Other options are available to keep aging minds healthy and engaged. Experts recommend hobbies such as learning photography or another language. Finding new, challenging but enjoyable mental tasks and learning to master them will help keep the mind young. Physical exercise may also prevent age-related cognitive decline by boosting blood flow to the brain and keeping the mind in shape. For best results, experts recommend a mix of regular, intellectual, and physical exercise. Thought-provoking games like chess or word puzzles are easy to acquire and learn. Although it's never too late to engage the mind, the best time to start benefiting from brain games is today. If you're interested in more information about brain games and how in-home care can help for older next time.
And well, thank you all so much for watching those 2 videos. I wonder if this is maybe the first time some of you all may have heard or even listened and learned about the benefits of playing games in this manner. Again, it's not really talked about a lot, in our society, but especially for the newer seniors in our call. Again, we have two new seniors on, so if you'd like to share in the chat, welcome to our newcomers today. We have 2 new seniors on. But any thoughts on the information and the 2 videos thus far, please raise your hand and we'd love to hear from you. Any thoughts on the videos or the information so far? So again, we talked about seniors and games, some benefits of those, how again, in these 2 videos, the same thing, but in different manners, and actually seeing the progress and benefits and listening about those as well. So I'll take these 3 hands that are up. So first up is Miss Dorothy. Thanks so much for coming on.
Oh, yeah. Yes, thank you, Alex. At 86 years old, I love puzzles. And as you said, living alone, The puzzles really relax me. I've learned to play several games on my iPad that my granddaughter had set up. And I find myself when I'm feeling a little alone, I get on there and it just refreshes me so much. So learning these games are really very, very important for us older people. I love them. I love puzzles.
Me too. Love them. Thank you so much, Ms. King. I appreciate that so much. Next up is Anne. Any thoughts on the videos or information so far?
Yes, Alex. The Alzheimer's Society recommends word games and puzzles, and a couple of games that you've introduced. My doctor for my high blood pressure, the Zen paint, I call it paint by number, but the Zen color, that relaxes me and that keeps me from wanting to strangle someone on a daily basis. And the therapist, when I had my rotary cuff, when started using my hand again, she had me doing jigsaw puzzles. You know, putting the pieces down, physically putting them down. They're fun on the iPad too, but the physical thing doing
Oh
it.
yeah, both have their benefits.
And also crocheting.
And that you can, you know, that's you can make that a game as well. But you know, again, just having fun. So you know, it's like the video. This video we just watched mentioned a mix of both intellectual and physical, or like hand movement exercises are so important on a daily basis. So you got it right on the nose right there, Anne.
Yep. So yeah, this was beneficial, I think, too. So a lot of seniors are scared of their iPad, but WildTech has made the iPad a learning place, and a lot of us are doing a lot of other things. So
yes, that's the goal. Thank you, Anne. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your words.
You're welcome, dear. Have a good day.
And last up, before our games for today, is Geraldine. Any thoughts on the videos?
Yes, I like the videos. I like games. I like card games. I like solitaire. I like hearts. And and it's relaxing. I enjoy it. And according to the video you just played, the mental tasks keep the mind young. That's what they said on the video that you just played. So when you use your mind, your mind stays young. So that's good. But I love games.
Me too. Since I was born. They really are so important. But I really appreciate you sharing, Miss Geraldine. I appreciate it so much.
Okay, thank you.
I do see we have one more hand. I got you, Ms. Brenda. We want to have as much time for our games. So, did you want to share something about the videos, Ms. Thompson?
Yes. How you doing, Alex? I like the games really because you don't fuss with nobody. You play all by yourself.
You can.
And I mean, you can play with others, but I play by myself all the time, and I don't fuss with nobody. I don't get stressed out. I enjoy it.
Yeah,
I enjoy it a whole lot. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
I appreciate that, Ms. Thompson. You have a great rest of your day. All right. So again, thank you all so much for your thoughts. It's so important, you know, for us to review and to react to, you know, this information and these videos. And again, it's a great experience to talk about games, something fun, and it actually helps us out in our daily lives as well. So, you know, how better can you get than that? So next up, we're going to go into our games for today. So we're going to have a ton of fun with this. First up is Word Weaver. It's an association game. In Word Weaver, each level presents a grid of words waiting to be connected. Your task, link words together if you believe they belong to the same category, and complete word puzzles on the board. So if you would like to download an app on the App Store, you're gonna have to go to the App Store on your device. It's gonna be this blue icon, has a white, it looks like a white A, that is the App Store icon, where then you can access it and download apps. So because, again, I've upgraded my Assistant iPadOS 18, this is what this screen or App Store looks like. But if you haven't, the toolbar will be at the bottom, but mine is at the top right here. So either way, you can hit the search button, so that magnifying glass, or it will say search if your toolbar is at the bottom. And when I tap on it, it says games, app stores, and more. You can either tap the search bar or you can tap the magnifying glass once again. Either way, you'll get the keyboard to come up, and then you can type in the name or type of app that you would like to download. So this app is called Word Weaver. I can tap on it right here in the results or hit search. Either way, it's right here at the top right-hand side, Word Weaver Association Game. Of course, you can tap on it and read information about the app, like its ratings, age, the developer. You can even tap on the developer and see what other games that they've created. But I'm gonna hit the share button right here on the right-hand side. And you can mail it, iMessage it, send it to others, so you can share this app with your friends and family and everyone in between. But I'm gonna hit copy link and paste it into the chat for you all. You can access these apps every week. You know that we do cover apps in our daily email. You can tap on the icon to the app and it will take you straight to the App Store. But here is the link to the app here in the chat as well. So yeah, so once you hit get and download the app, you can open it and see what it has to offer. So let's open Word Weaver. This is the game that's in portrait mode. So yeah, let's see what Word Weaver has to offer. Make sure you follow the prompts that are on the screen whenever you open an app up for the first time. So again, you choose which option that you would like. And this is loading. So this is Word Weaver, and this is how you play. Okay, so this is, they give you, a lot of games give you a tutorial, which is great, on how to play. So you can learn how to play. So this is how you play. Link your first pair. Link at least 2 words associated with one concept. So looky here, apple and grape. Those are both fruits, right? Link all the associated words of the one category to clear them. So we did 2 out of 3, right, you all? And now we can make it 3 out of 3 for the mango. So you can link in any direction. You can link vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. So you see from dog to cat, that's horizontally, and then from cat to parrot, that is diagonally. So you're just dragging your finger, right? You can link through blank spaces. You can link not only adjacent words, but also through cleared spaces. So if there was something in between wind and snow, I would not be able to link it, but I can, because it's a blank space. And look at that. Again, if it was a regular level, we would have just been able to make the whole chain. So all up with rain. So there you go. That is how you play Word Weaver. You drag your finger and you associate different words with each other. So again, just as an example, I'm looking at the level. So you see all your different options, right? I see, look at that. I see at the top right, I see shirt, I see sweater, I see jacket, and I see dress. So those are 4 to me that are one category. So I drag my finger, shirt, sweater, jacket, dress. And there, that was a 4 out of 4. So it just depends on how long that particular chain is. So it's really important to look at all of your options, but I could have done just 2 at first and then do the next 2, but it's just however you would like to play. So if you would like to try, again, you all can hit unmute at the top if you'd like. And what do you all think is the next chain? Let's work together on this.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Milkshake. Juice.
Where's juice? I don't see juice. Oh, I see juice.
Yeah, it's juice, but it has
you can't get to juice because Neptune is in the way.
Right, but let's see what happens. So we have coffee and milkshake. So that's 2 out of 5. We know it's a drink. So here's the category name. You can always tap and hold to see the category name. So let's see. Let's try to come back to that one. But what's right next to drink? What do you see that is next to that?
Uranus and
Neptune.
Neptune.
So Mars is above that.
Yep. So Mars, Uranus, Neptune, and there's two more that I see.
Saturn.
And then what?
Earth.
Yes, Mars, Uranus, Neptune, Saturn, and Earth. So there we go. We got that in one shot. So we could always come back to the drink, right? I love that about this game. So looky here at the top right. That one's pretty.
10,
what is that one?
30,
1 and 100.
100,
8.
Yep, and you see we can only do that because we got rid of the other ones, right? Because now we have space for that diagonal, right? So there we go, 5 out of 5, you all. So we're almost done. So
storm, rain, sun, snow.
Yep, and
wind.
Yep. So you see, it doesn't matter. You could do it all at once, or just whatever's most comfortable for your hand. And there we go. We got this drink.
Juice, tea, and lemonade.
Juice, tea, lemonade.
So that's level 1. Isn't that a unique game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's
let's look at that. It's a bigger board. So let's see again, because we have all of them in one box. So we have to look for ones that are right next to each other.
California, Ohio, Florida.
Alabama.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. So we can. Yep. And I love that. And I wish we could do Minnesota as well, but April is in the way, right? So we could do that for now. And it kind of marks our spot. Yeah, we have Minnesota, and look, 4 out of 6. Because it says 4 out of 6, we forgot Iowa, right? So we can use the numbers and we can figure out how many left that we need as well. So that's also a great way to, play the game and, to kind of be creative and use what we got. So we'll come back to that. So
red, pink, white.
Red, pink,
white.
Red,
black.
pink, white.
Can't
Yeah.
Black.
I know. Yep. But we will
Blue.
once we cover the other one. So red, pink, white. So we need 2 more. Yeah. Black and blue. So we need to get rid of desk. We need to get rid of desk. So
desk.
See.
Computer.
Shoulders, arm. Oh no. Okay.
Yeah. Look, shoulders, arm, and then look at the top row. You have neck and head. But pasta is in the way.
Yeah.
In a way, let's see if this works. So let's try this.
face.
Well, let's go to head, neck. Let's do that. But
Then you can do arm from shoulder.
Yeah.
Face.
There. So you see, we kind of went around that restriction. We went literally around it. So that makes it easier. So let's see. What can we do next, you all?
Pasta.
That's not moving anything.
Desk, computer.
Pasta, pizza, yeah.
Okay,
Mouse.
yeah. Desk,
That's
computer,
mouse, monitor.
And I think one more. We'll see. Desk, computer, mouse, yeah.
Monitor,
and then stapler.
Stapler.
Right. Good job. We're all in this together, you know? This is so fun. So let's, I see the months. So we have October, we have March, we have the April up there, and we have
August over here.
Yeah, so we have to look at some of the other ones.
We gotta get rid of
Pasta,
burger.
pizza,
Black.
sushi.
Wait a minute.
Tempura, burger.
Burger.
Oh, one more. That's 5 out of 6.
Nachos.
Oh,
Nachos.
So in
Nachos.
order to get to nachos,
Yeah.
now,
I'm blocking.
So
Okay.
look, remember the colors, right? We have 3 out of 5 for the colors. So look,
Yeah.
black and blue. And look at that. Now we can do
October, March.
Minnesota,
Iowa. August, June, October, and March.
We can do
August,
Minnesota
June,
and
October,
Iowa.
March. We could do
And
that.
then we can do
Iowa,
There.
Minnesota.
Iowa, Minnesota.
That's sweetie.
Yeah. So
Iowa, Minnesota.
yeah. Well, we could do that, but we still have nachos. We can get rid of nachos.
And we gotta get
Oh, look, it shuffled it for us. That's cool. So because we weren't able to complete it, but now we can. So this is the month of the year, and now this is the states. So there we go.
That makes you think.
I know, right? It's about positioning. It's about what's
Yeah.
around, and we actually have to think of the category. They don't tell us the category. We have to look at it and see what it is in our head. So, of course, any ads, you have to find the X or the skip video, and we'll do one more level of this before our next one. So let's see how we can do this. So just like
Berry,
before.
pineapple, peach.
Mm-hmm.
Bread.
Grape.
Grape.
Apple.
Apple.
Mango.
Oh, they're doing
That's a 6.
Okay.
That's a 6 chain. That's a good one. Okay. Let's see. I see kinds of
Tango,
music.
swing.
Yeah, tango, swing.
Disco.
Yeah, tango, swing, disco. So that's 3. And then I see hip hop, and then I also see something else. I think salsa. If that's
salsa, hip-hop,
yeah. So
salsa.
we'll come back to that, you know. So let's see. I also see, what do you all see?
Joy, anger, fear.
Anger, joy, fear. Yeah.
Anger, joy, fear,
excitement,
love. Right. We have to get to that. So that's good. We'll come back in a second. Okay.
Bread, cookie, tart.
Bread, cookie, tart. Yep, bakery items, good. And then what do you see next to that bread? What do you see? There's 3 right next to each other.
Daughter,
Parent.
Yeah, but look, cousin and uncle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, uncle, that too.
And then you had parent.
Right. We'll come back to that. So now that this is open, bakery is here. What 2 are for bakery?
Donut, bagel.
Good. So we're almost there. So we have let's see. Oh, emotions. We have love and excitement. And look, we can do parent for the family. And for the music, we have salsa and hip hop. And look at that. There's only one more chain left. It's all of them, right?
Yeah.
Soil, tree, mountain, cave, island. That's nature.
Think you know the 90s.
So look at that, you all. Wasn't that fun?
Name this toy.
That was
Yes, it's fun.
I hope you all liked the game. And again, that was so fun, and hope you get to download it and enjoy. So thank you all so much. If you liked that game, if you want to download it, share with your friends, families, others, please raise your hand in Zoom. Again, if you like this game, if you would like to play it yourself, check it out, please raise your hand in Zoom. That was so fun. Love it. Yeah, you just got to keep playing, and you'll learn as you go. Okay, so I really appreciate it. Love all the hands. We had a 7, 8, 9 hands. I love it. Again, I hope you all get to take advantage of this game. Okay. Next up, we have Nonogram.com, which is a numbers game. It's an addictive logic game with a vast collection of picture cross puzzles. Color the squares to reveal the hidden picture. Use clues and numbers to solve the puzzles, okay? Have you all heard of a nonogram before? If you have, raise your hand. I love these kind of puzzles. I remember playing them as a kid, and for a long time I didn't. But then I happened to see it in a magazine, and I was, I felt like, very nostalgic for that. So I love me some nonograms. If you have heard of them, great. If you haven't, then you'll learn about them today. So just like before, we're going to go to the App Store on your device, and you're going to hit the search button and hit it once again, and you'll be able to access the search bar. So I'm going to type in nonogram.com, okay? And it appears here at the top right-hand side. Again, it's a number games logic puzzle. they have different events going on. So in-game events. So they have a Halloween event in game. They have this major update here as well. So again, you can see reviews, similar apps, the developer, how large the app is, the ratings, all that great stuff. So I'm going to hit the share button right here and hit copy link and share the link with you all, okay? So that way, again, you can access it in our daily email, and also you can access it by tapping it on the link right here in the chat. So let's go ahead and open our Nonogram.com app. Okay, again, every time you open an app, just make sure you take a look at the screen. Yeah, so terms, privacy policy, accept. Again, you follow the screen. Any prompts that come up, make sure you go through those. So yes, I would like notifications so I can be notified about anything regarding the app. So there you go. Welcome to Nonogram.com. Let's learn some basic rules. So with it, a puzzle is solved by coloring squares. Switch the toggle into coloring mode. Numbers are clues that show how many squares you have to paint. Try it. So pay attention to the number that's on each row and column. So this is a 5. So you're gonna paint all 5. Each number represents a sequence. With one square already filled, there is only one solution. So this one says 4. So because there's already a black square there, I have to connect it. So that's 4. Okay, if there is more than one number, there must be at least one blank square between each sequence. So look at that, we have a 2 and a 2. So it has to be a blank, at least one. It could be more than one blank square, but at least one blank square between each sequence. So because we have 2 and a 2, the only configuration it can be is what is highlighted. You have your 2 right here, and I'm just dragging my finger, or you can tap on each one if you'd like, and you have a space, and you have the 2. Yep, order is important too. The order for the colored squares is the same as the order in which the numbers appear. So look, 1, then 3, right? Before it was 2 and 2, but this is 1 and 3. This isn't 3 and 1, that's different. This is 1 and 3. Because it's 2 numbers, you need a blank, at least one blank space between them. So we have our 1, and we have the blank, and we have 3. And because there's 5 spaces, that is the only configuration that again works. So we have to keep in mind the size of the grid and the numbers and what order that they appear, okay? It also works for columns, okay? So numbers show the same squares, switch to cross mode. Now you can look at the columns, mark the squares that you know are blank with crosses. So this, if you hit the X, you can mark which ones that you know aren't there if you are that type of player. You know, if you really want to put X's, because these are not where they're able to go, right? Because it's 2 and 2, it cannot go here. This is 1 and 2, it's already been filled. The 4 has already been filled. Yep, and let's toggle back. There's 2, we have the blank and the 2. So you can use the X's to basically, it's like as a process of elimination, okay? So we just made an apple tree with our nonogram. So let's continue playing, but that's the tutorial, okay? So you can hit the tutorial, you know, and, you know, go through it as fast or as slow as you like. So you can really get the idea, okay? So next level, so we're gonna go to level 1, and we have 3 hearts, so we cannot make more than 3 mistakes. So I'm gonna, again, do this one with you all, and we'll be able to play. So right here, I'm looking at this puzzle. We have the main number I'm looking for, because it's a 5 by 5 grid, are 5s. So because I see there's a 5 here, it has to be all of them, right? Same thing for this 5 and for this 5, right? Same thing for this row, the last row. This one has to be 5 as well. So I now, those are the easy ones, right? So now I have to look at each row and column. So the rows, they're all 4s, okay? So I can either color in the left one or the right one. So I don't know, right? So I have to use the columns to figure that out. So look, the first column, it says 2 and a 1, okay? Because this first one, right, there's already X, so I need 2 and a space. So the only option that I have is this one and this one, right? Because I need a 2, a space, and then that other one, okay? And for the last one right here, there's only one more choice. And I can confirm that by looking at the row. I need 4 in a row. So it's this last box on the fourth row. And the column says 2, so it has to be next to the one that's already colored in anyway. So I color in that one, okay? So look at that, again, we just created, this is a lion. That's so cool, right? Sometimes you'll see, do you wanna rate it? So, you know, I'll give it 5 stars, but I may not wanna write a review right now. So I just said, okay. But look at that. So if I hit main, just to go back to the main page, I can look at my collection. So I can, you know, just look at my different art pieces that we've created. You have daily challenges, so you can have a daily challenge and get in-game rewards, etc. if you'd like. But these are not the main, but these are the main levels right here. So now let's play another level. And again, if you'd like to participate, you can hit unmute at the top if you'd like. So where do we get started with you all? I think, Mr. Harold, I think I saw your hand up for if you've heard of these before. So again, you all can unmute yourself and also see if we can solve this puzzle together. Okay, so what do we start off with? What's the easiest one? Any takers? All right, so we are going to start off with 5, okay? So again, just looking at all the different options that you have here, you're gonna wanna start with 5 because there's only a 5x5 grid. So you all see that, right? So again, I recommend you all start off with the largest numbers. The largest numbers are typically gonna be the easiest to figure out, okay? So look, where else do you see 5 on the screen?
Over in the rows.
Yep, the rows. So because it says 5, and just that, we already know it's all of the sections.
Okay,
And look, and look at that. So now we have 1 row left, 3, and we have the X's there, so we know it has to be those 2 that are left, right? And we can look at the columns and we say we have 4, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So look, we just made another image. So we made a rose together. Isn't that fun? So again, that is what a nonogram is. It's rows and columns of different numbers, and you use it to help you solve the puzzle, okay? So again, sometimes you may see some ads. So let's go to another level, okay? So again, any takers for this puzzle? Can you all unmute and share if you'd like?
5.
And because there's a 5 there and it's a 5x5 board, what does that mean? It means all of them are selected, right? Because it's a 5x5 board. So yep, there's a 5. Here's another 5 in this column. And where's the last 5?
It's in the row.
That 4th row, right? So there we go. Again, starting off simple. And then what is another one that's guaranteed? One hint, it's a column. So look at the column, see which one is guaranteed.
3.
Okay, so are you talking about the 1 and the 3?
The 1 and the 3.
Okay, how would you mark it?
Ooh.
So what does it mean if there's 2 numbers that are next to each other in either row or the column? What does that mean?
I don't know.
2 numbers.
It means that has to be at least 1 space between the blocks. So that one is guaranteed because we have the 1, and then we need a space, and then we have these 3.
Oh.
Right, you all? Because again, you have to have at least one space. So that one's guaranteed because there's only 5 in that column, and we have basically the space and the 1 and the 3. So it's kind of guaranteed. So what other column is guaranteed for us to figure out? So you have 2 columns left, the 2, 2 or the 1, 1. Which one is guaranteed?
The 1, 1.
Well, how? Is it the first one at the top right, or is it the square below that? Because we need at least one space between the 2. So we don't know if it's, if we don't know if it's this one or if it's this one, So that showed you that was, that's how a mistake looks, right? But look, the only column we have left is 2, 2, and that one's guaranteed because we have 2 right here, we have the blank, and we have the 2 right here. Again, there's only space enough for that because there's 5 rows and 5 columns, okay?
That makes you think.
It does make, yeah, it really does.
It does, honey.
Again, if this is something new, that's why we're going over this together. This
That
is
didn't
called
look like a pig.
a nonogram.
No, they sure didn't. Well, kind of
A
like
pig.
It does. Yeah, it does. It's cute. Let's do one more together. So
okay.
Come on, you all. Let's do this together. I hope we're getting the idea of it,
3.
Okay, which one, Brenda? Again, which ones are guaranteed? What do we say? We have to look for the highest number.
5.
So yeah, you see a 5, right? So yes, 5, and that one's guaranteed because there's only 5 spaces in each row and column. So it has to be the whole row like that and this whole row, okay? So look at that. So now, again, looking at the rows and columns, which ones are guaranteed? Or which ones are the easiest?
3.
3.
3.
3 and what?
And 1.
Okay, 3 and 1. And that's because we have this one here already at the bottom of the column, and we already have this one at the top. So this has to connect with the first one. So there's 3 space 1, okay? So that's guaranteed. So what other column is guaranteed? Or row?
Yeah, 1 there.
Yep, same idea, right? 3 and 1. So same idea. What is another? I mean, all the columns
1 and 3.
Yeah, but all the columns in a way are guaranteed because we have other information. So yes, 1 and 3, we have this space.
3 and 1.
Yeah, and then now we only have 2 columns and 1 row left. And looking at the row, we can clearly see that one's guaranteed because it's a 2 and a 2. So either way, yeah, 2 and a 1. So that column, and the same idea goes for here, 2 and the 1. But we can also look at the row, it's 2, space, and then there's 2. So again, look, yeah.
A tree. Yeah.
Look, yeah, again, looking at the row and looking in the column, it really does make you think of placement and position. It really helps out with your hand-eye coordination. So I hope you like the app and have fun learning a new logic game. If you, if you like to download it, take advantage of it, share it or play it with your friends and family, please raise your hand. And again, this is hopefully this is a new game or something that really piques your interest, as it did mine. Again, when I was in my single digits, and even now as an adult, it really does make you think. So this is called a nonogram. If you see it in the paper, see it in magazines, now you know what it is. So thank you all so much for your hands. I appreciate that. And last but certainly not least for today, we'll be playing some Jeopardy! Trivia TV game show. Challenge the world in the ultimate game of smarts, earn bragging rights as the Jeopardy! World Tour champion. Play this new Jeopardy! Experience as late host Alex Trebek takes you on a world tour. So yeah, you can play your favorite or one of your favorite game shows or TV shows. Well, one of mine, I love Jeopardy! Myself. but it may be one of your favorites as well. So you're gonna go in the App Store, just like before, and you can type in and select the type or name of app that you'd like to download. Of course, there's other recommendations when you type in. So, you know, we've played Millionaire before, we played Wheel of Fortune before in our sessions. They even have this one right here that looks so fun. It says Jeopardy Words TV Trivia. So that one looks fun. But we're gonna go into Jeopardy, the Trivia TV game show. And I am going to copy the link and share it with you all. As we've done before, again, this is found in our daily email. When you tap on the icon, allow paste, and I'm gonna send you all the link. Again, you can download it and take advantage of it. So when you get it, download, let's open and play some Jeopardy, okay? So whenever you open the app up for the first time, as we've been doing today, and make sure you look at the prompts and look at that. So make sure you follow your different prompts. And I highly recommend that you sign in with your Apple account. So I would, if I hit sign in with Apple and make sure you follow the steps. So you can link your Apple account with the app so you can have a profile, things of that nature. But I'm gonna hit play as guest. And when you download the app, make sure you hit sign in with Apple. Okay? And you'll have access to other features as well. So let's start the game. All right, you all. And again, you might get a power up. Nope, not today. And let's hit play. So this is round one. So again, it's literally like Jeopardy. You get to play different cues and you choose wisely so you can get the best score that you can. Okay, so choose a clue to continue. Let's see, all numbers, I'm gonna go for 400. Again, you can only get 5 clues for the round. If you get it right, you get the points. If you don't, it's deducted, just like the real game. So let's go to numbers 400. In 1960, Kennedy and Nixon debated each other this many times. So again, I'm gonna take a guess, it's gonna be 4. There you go. So again, that's how you play. You see, I got 400 points. The other person, they lost 200 points. So let me go for numbers for 600. Number of the house where Susan, Gordon, and Olivia live on Sesame Street. Remembering it is as easy as ABC. So I watched it before, so I think I know. I think it's 1, 2, 3. You know, that's easy as ABC, right? So there we go. We just got 600 more points, and we can see that we are killing it, you all. So we have 3 more. So you all can unmute if you'd like and choose our next category. So I'm all ears.
Mid-East.
For how much?
400.
Okay. And that's our daily, you got our daily double, Mr. Harold. So we can, of course, wager up to what we have. We have 1,000, or we could do as low as 5. But how about a true daily double, Mr. Harold?
Your discretion.
All right, let's see what we can do. Okay, the name of this nomadic people is Arabic for desert dweller.
Bedouins.
Bedouins? Okay, let's see. All right, Mr. Harold. I know that's right. Good job. Look at that. We're killing it, you all. So we have 2 more clues. So what is our next one?
Zoology.
For how much?
400.
Okay, 400. Okay, Sir Richard Owen coined this word around 1841 to describe the ancient creature he dug up and displayed. What do you all?
Dinosaur.
Yeah, and look, we can use power up. So this is like, again, our tutorial. So let's try strike. So look at that. So yep, I heard dinosaur, that's the majority. And you all are correct. So good job, dinosaur. And we have just 1 more clue. Again, it's 5 clues per round, but as you can see, we're killing it. So what's our last clue, you all?
600.
Which one?
Zoology.
Okay. Let's see. You may pin the tail on the donkey, but a pintail is this type of bird.
A duck. I think it's a duck. Isn't it a duck, though?
I'm not sure. Do you think it's duck?
I think it's a duck too.
Yeah.
Well, let's go with duck because I heard that was a majority. Yep, it's a duck. So look at that. Good job, you all. So we won. So let's the round ones. Well, we're winning so far. We have 3,000 points. So let's get ready for double jeopardy. Look at that. So double jeopardy. So the point values have doubled. So we're killing it. So 5 more clues. What would you all like to do? I think P science stands for physical science. But it could be anything. So what's our next clue, you all?
P signs, 400.
Okay, P signs for 400. Oh, you're our daily double man today, Mr. Harold. So how much would you like to wager? We're at 3,000.
1,000.
Okay, let's wager 1,000. So we could be at 4,000 if we get this right. Well, let's wager. His astronomy figures were accepted as true for centuries until Copernicus proved them incorrect. Planck, Pasteur, or
The only name I
Ptolemy.
recognize is Pasteur.
Ptolemy. I think it's Ptolemy too. Yeah. I knew that because of another game. The character's name was Ptolemaeus. So yeah, very much, using your knowledge for these questions. I love it. I'll pick our next one. Let's do science for 800.
Okay.
Okay, Polaris is an example of this largest type of star. Is it superfluous, superlative, or supergiant?
Supergiant.
Let's see. It is supergiant. I know that's right, you all.
Oh,
Good job, Mr. Harold. Yeah,
Go
Mr.
ahead,
Harold's
Mr.
killing it.
Harold.
Yes, again, you all can unmute and share. I love to see and hear from as many voices and folks that are on the call. We're all in this
right.
together. So what's our next?
Oh, I'm on mute. I'm talking. I'm on mute.
What's our next category and value? We have 3 more.
Science 400.
Yeah. Yes. Please share. Please share. This is our show. It's the transformation of a substance directly from a solid to a vapor state. Is it sublimation, subsummation, or submersion? You may have heard of it. Well, when they talk about spontaneous combustion. Sublimation. Okay, we have a time limit. You see the time going down, so you all have to provide an answer before the time runs out. Okay, so we got to keep that in mind. So, what's our next category and our next value? Yeah, we're still killing it, you all. So it's really,
Get it, folks. Get it.
Weapons 400.
Okay, weapons 400. This cavalry weapon was inspired by the Turkish scimitar. The bayonet, the saber, or the carbine?
Saber.
Scimitar.
Saber.
Saber? Okay. Again, you see the time, right? It's going down. So
Yes,
we have to
saber.
pick it before it. Yep. Good job. I know that's right. We got saber. Yep. And we got 1 more. So I think we should do a 1200. Which would you like to do? The P science, the weapons, or the science?
Weapons.
Okay, weapons. Let's go.
Valid.
Let's go out with the bang. In the Marine Corps, the next rank up from PVC has this weapon in its name: lance, bomb, or revolver.
Lance.
You said lance.
The next rank up from P.
Lance.
Lance.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, Lance.
And you're right. I know that's right, Mr. Harold. We got all of our questions right so far. So look, we have Final Jeopardy is next. So we all know what happens for Final Jeopardy. We see the category and we see how much we want to wager. So just like if you all are ever on Jeopardy, we have to look at our scores. We have 6,800 points and the other person has 500 and 400. So if we wager 64, or if we wager, no, not 64, if we wager, let's see, 5,700, if we get it wrong, we'll be left with 1,100, and if Mark gets it right, he'll be at 1,000. So just keeping that thinking in mind with numbers. But let's go with our round. So this is by the book. That's our category. So how much would we all like to wager?
800.
5,600.
So 5,600. Wow. So we got all different kinds. So let's go with something in the middle. 4,500. Okay. We'll still win either way, but let's see if we can get these points up. Okay. So good luck to us. Wager. What Detective Steve McGuire would say to Detective Danny Williams when he brought in the substance?
Book 'em, Dano.
Book 'em,
Dano.
Book 'em, Dano.
Book 'em, Dan. And you all right.
Yay!
Look at that. We killed it, you all. Good job. Yeah, so because we won our game, we get certain PowerPoints, different rewards. We just, let's see, got some more prizes. We could do a review, but no, we'll keep that. And it's a daily calendar. So we get a free stamp or a free in-game reward each time we log in the game. So that's how you play Jeopardy, this trivia game show app. And I'm so happy you all enjoyed. That was a lot of fun, right?
That was
Yes, it
fun.
was.
That was fun.
Yeah, if you like this app, if you would like to download it, take advantage of it, share with your friends and family, please raise your hand in Zoom. Okay, again, this is just another take on our beloved Jeopardy show. Still watch it to this day. And again, if you like this, if you want to download it, share it with others, play yourself, of course, and see if you can say the champion, please raise your hand in Zoom. Thank you all so much. If you enjoyed all of the apps, if you enjoyed our session today, if you had fun, if you learned something new, if you enjoyed our session today, had fun, and of course, playing with others and other seniors and ourselves, if you enjoyed our session today, please raise your hand in Zoom. Today, we went over some benefits of playing games, seniors in games, and some tips and tricks in regards to playing games, but also getting our physical exercise as well. We covered 3 apps today, or 3 games: a word association game, a new kind of logic game called a nonogram, and we played some trivia, and in Jeopardy, one of the most beloved TV game shows of all time. Okay, I love it and had so much fun, you all. So I'd love for you all to share your thoughts on today's session. So please keep your hand up or raise your hand if you'd like to share your thoughts and or any answers to these questions on the screen. But once again, today was so fun, and make sure you all stay on for our poll at the end of the session today. So so we have, what is one new fact that you learned today? What app or apps are you interested in trying out and why? And or what are the benefits of playing games? And what do you like most about playing games? So either and or the questions on the screen or any general thoughts for today's session, please raise your hand. We love to hear from you. We have 3 hands up, so thank you so much. 4 hands, love to hear any thoughts. So first up is Miss Rosemary. Thanks so much for participating. Any thoughts or answers to these questions right here for today's session?
Oh, hi everyone. I forgot to lower my hand, Alice, but that's okay. I enjoyed the first game better than the other 2, because I'm not gonna be. But I enjoyed the session. First of all, it was a good session. I learned new games, but I really enjoyed the first one.
Okay,
so
I love it myself as well.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Miss Rosemary. I really appreciate
Mr. Alice.
it.
Okay.
Our next hand for today is from Brenda. Thank you so much for coming on as always.
Sure.
I enjoyed the word weaver game. I like word games because like playing Scrabble and different words. And then I like playing the other apps that you provided for us, Millionaire, all of that. And then I play card games on here. I have a girlfriend. We both play Bid Whist together. And and we get on the phone and we cheat because we're trying to build our points up. I said, well, I got the ace of spade, I got this. So I play Bid Whist with her and spade. So play different games,
Yeah.
And keep its company with her and
literally everything in the video that you just, and our info, you have an interaction, you're feeling great, like mentally, physically, because you're playing these different games and you're working your brain and keeping it in tip-top shape. So literally just everything you share. Those card games are great, different trivia. So literally there's a game for everybody, and it really can help out in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, I enjoy playing games. I play games on here all the time. So
yes. Well, thank you so much, Brenda, for sharing as always. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
And our last hand for today, again, I don't see any other hands, but please raise your hand if you would like to share just any thoughts, something as simple as I really enjoyed this app, or this game really helps us out and myself out in finding different apps and material that you guys enjoy. So, when we have our discussion, just would love to hear any thoughts or anything that you'd like to share in regards to the session so we can make it as best as we can. And once again, thanks so much for joining. Any thoughts or answers to these questions?
Well, I'm like Brenda. I like word games because I think they keep your mind working, and then a couple of the card games. I do that with my great grand, teaching her numbers. And so I get to watch her learn, and it's fun because it's our little time together. Yeah, so
love it.
And it keeps your mind working. Learn how to spell. Some of the little games have smaller words. So keeps you occupied.
Literally, like you said, reading, comprehension, writing, math, science, and for trivia, I mean, you learn about everything. We just learned about weapons and science and and other topics as well. So just by playing these games, you're actually learning new things. I learn every time I watch Jeopardy. I learn something new. Every time I play a game or a word game or a math game or a number game, I always learn something new. So it's never too late, and it's just more the benefit to you.
That's right.
So I really appreciate you bringing that up, and thank you, Anne. I really appreciate you sharing today.
No problem.
We have another hand, Miss Clements. So once again, happy early birthday. I hope you enjoyed this session today. Any thoughts or answers to these questions?
Yes, I enjoy playing word games and also number games. I play Sudoku also, the evil Sudoku. And I find that it relaxes me and keep my brain active.
Certainly. Yeah. I love Sudoku. I remember I remember one time I just spent like 2-3 hours, as a teenager, just learning Sudoku and just feeling, when you learn something new, you feel the frustration, but I don't get it. But then, you just got to keep trying again. And you're like, oh, okay. And then you figure it out, So I think games also teaches us to be resilient and
I love the one on the Sunday's paper with the 5 together.
Yeah,
Yes.
So it really makes you think.
Yes.
And thank goodness someone came up with these games, right?
Oh, yes.
It's all in the history. So we've done a couple of sessions like that. So I recommend you check out our channel, but these games have a lot of history as well. So make sure you check out our videos on our channel as well, you all. But thank you so much, Ms. Clement, for sharing. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So any last thoughts for today? Just taking a look at the chat once again. Yep, happy early birthday. It was fun. Yeah, you gotta just keep trying. Again, games I think really teach you to keep trying, and just, putting that effort really can blossom into great things. So once again, any last thoughts or answers for our questions for today? Please raise your hand. But again, today was so fun. And I really enjoyed creating it and playing these games. I felt like we were all just together, right? So thank you all so much for attending our session today. Make sure you stay on for our poll. But thank you so much for attending. Please email myself or call our help desk if you have any iPad assistance questions as well. And thank you so much for attending our session today.